Hello, I am Madison Rubin and welcome to my podcast. Today I am here with,
Steve Rubin, and thank you so much for having me here with you.
of course, Steve is here today because he was the first person to see my film and told me he had a question. So ask away whenever you are ready.
Thank you again. I was wondering how your film engages with the audience.
Great question. My film uses multiple techniques to help further engage the audience. One of the main things I made sure to do to make this possible was to show how my characters were and how they would develop throughout the storyline. This is an important aspect of engaging with the audience because it gives the viewers a chance to better understand the characters while also allowing them to give their own perspectives on their struggles. This can also make the audience feel more emotionally connected and maybe even relate to them, which I hope is not the case of stalking, but rather allowing the audience to correctly reflect on the different society issues and groups that are represented throughout my film.
I can agree that was the case when I first watched it, but are there any other techniques you used when you were filming?
Yes, that is an excellent question. In my film, one of the main technical techniques I used was lighting. When planning and filming, I mainly focused on creating dark lighting for both my characters. However, I also made sure to give the main female character red tinted lighting in some scenes. This helps demonstrate to the audience who is more of a threat to the other, which is not only shown by the lighting but also certain props such as a fake knife. Another way my film engages the audience is by making them feel suspense. Throughout my film, the tension and suspense continues to build up, which makes them want to continue watching while keeping them on the edge of their seats. This suspense is also built up a lot by the score that plays throughout my opening 2 minutes. This helps elevate my film by evoking these strong feelings such as fear and anxiety.
That's very true. How would this be distributed as a real media text?
Well, I would start out by making sure to promote my film to make sure it gains proper attention. This includes making trailers, merchandise, and posting about it on social media, while also advertising it in the theaters. As for distribution, my film would first be released in theaters to gain the initial attention and interest of viewers. I would then continue to have campaigns to further promote my film. Lastly, I would attempt to get my movie onto different streaming platforms such as Apple TV, Hulu, Netflix, Disney+, and Tubi.
Thank you so much for answering my questions and having me here.
Of course. Thank you for wanting to be here, and thank you for listening to my podcast.